check. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, I did start Ignite. Nice, nice, nice. What's up, everybody? My name is Crytek and Bomb. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Your boy is out here. Let's go. Got stuff to do today. So I'm excited for today's stream. I'm looking forward to seeing how things go today. Farming artifacts again. I've had some pretty bad shortcomings, but I guess I'm praying for the best in today's stream either way. I need to start saving up my artifacts now, so we'll see. But yeah, today we're going to be touching on the YAE MIKO story quest, so it's finally time to get this going. Probably the last one I do on a Friday until the next following stream, which I heard rumors of the next event coming out. So I can't wait for that. What day was it on? The day before my birthday? It was Wednesday. Um, yeah, Wednesday. The 2nd. The 2nd of March is going to be an interesting day. We're gonna have the Mario Maker event. I keep hearing rumors of that coming out on the 2nd. I didn't read the release dates of the events, so I didn't look into that. But I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it, actually. So yeah. Hopefully stick drift isn't too bad today, because in high demand, it's been fucking me over lately. Like, oh my dear God. So I hope for the best, yeah. I think I didn't hit 5 condensed resin before the start of this stream, so I don't have as many runs as I would hope for. But I'm not complaining. It's whatever. Yay. Stick drift is already making an acquaintance out of me. Thank you. I'll do that last. Oh, great. You know, let's do that first.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay. Let's get this out of the way. I'm probably gonna fail it, but I'm gonna try my best again. Meat, sugar, matsutake. Apparently, I think it had Snapdragon, cause I thought it had leeway style dish, but I heard it had Snapdragon in it, so. Top Snapdragon bullet mushrooms, add salt and sugar to soup will taste like ham. Raw meat, and what else is in? Well, obviously the bamboo itself is in it. Why would it give me the same question twice? You know what, whatever. Whatever. Why did it give me the same question twice? So I've never had that happen before. Okay. Let's go over here next. Okay. It's not that bad today. Gonna farm artifacts again. I have to get rid of something I didn't want to get rid of, which makes me a bit sad today, during today's stream. I'm thinking, I'm talking about an artifact that I was saving for my Jane. I wish I didn't raise that freaking artifact. I wish I just leave it alone. But now I gotta get rid of that plus 20 artifact. I can't keep it. It's a shame. Could just didn't want to roll well for me.
We're way behind schedule.
So hopefully we can get a good artifact today. I'm still looking for an energy recharge sands from Emblem set. I'm starting to stress out a little bit about the unfortunate unluckiness I've had lately. Usually I always have at least one artifact I can roll, but lately I haven't gotten a single one. I've been tempted to waste my fragiles, and I don't want to do that, because I know probably not a good idea to do that. I will probably one day get rid of fragile though. I just don't know when I want to do it. I'd rather do it for a character I truly want though. Cool. Yeah, cool. Let me know when you want to go over here. Stage have been so bad lately. Thank you.
We're way behind schedule.
Okay.
Next on the agenda.
This is order. Gather.
Goba, get them!
Wow. Okay. Okay. Can you stop fucking with me, controller? God damn. Wow, this is absolutely the worst it's ever been. It's almost time for me to get a new controller. I fucking hate doing that. What's up, man? After the stream I did yesterday, I'm a bit worried about my stick drift in this controller now. Cause it's like at its probably its absolute worst I've ever had it at. I really can't control it, which is not good.
We're way behind schedule.
It just won't stop going down, man. I had to go completely around. Part of me doesn't feel like doing that. It's a waste of time. By the time I get around there, I'd already be over there.
Stabilize.
No touching.
I'm about to fucking throw my goddamn controller.
You're open.
Holy shit! I cannot control it. Oh my god.
Yeah. The hunter. Stabilize. The hunted.
Ah. Die. Thank you.
I will have order.
I actually have no choice but to shoot at the floor because I literally can't shoot forward. I try to shoot forward, I go straight up in the air. Ah, it's so annoying. It'd be nice if I could die already, because I literally need to check my controller.
Solidify.
Born of ice and frost.
That tingle.
Oh my
Next
god.
on the agenda.
Picked the wrong test.
God, man. This is the absolute worst. And the worst way for me to know when I know the stick is drifting is I can feel my whole analog slide when I'm putting my thumb on it, which is only something I notice when I'm actually moving it. I haven't taken apart the controller yet to try to fix it because I'm scared of fucking it up again.
Add Ash.
Which is why I'm gonna buy a new controller after today's stream.
Thank you for
Because I just can't deal with this shit no more. That is so fucking annoying, dude. You see me go over here? Okay. Okay.
If you lie on the grass,
Yeah. I love that. I just
feel the
remembered that
heartbeat of
that
the
quest
world.
from YAE, I need to actually go do that quest. In today's stream, I think, is the idea. I wish I could do something about it, man. I'm so fucking tired of it doing this shit. And I don't know how to fix it. All I do is mess with the analog until it starts bothering me. But it's getting to that point I can't keep doing that. I just hope it stops. That's all I can hope for. Thought I'd farm some more stuff, but I think I'm gonna save that for a reset. I'm gonna save that for next week. Next week I'll farm more stuff. I don't feel like doing it yet. I still want to keep doing more emblem, but getting to that point, it's hard for me to keep wanting to do this domain, and I don't know, man. I just wish things could have been better.
Solidify.
Blaze over. Nice and spicy. Teamwork is strength.
I will have order.
Access denied.
I'm getting a puzzle. probably never gonna raise that. I still need a good crit rate circlet because I can't seem to get one for shelling at all.
All hail! Booba, get them! Go ahead! You're toast!
Order guide you.
No touching!
For decay melt reaction looking solid. I just enjoy cooking all together. Guess that's fine.
Gather.
For Rex Lapis! Occupied man, teamwork is dreamwork! Hey-ya!
This is order.
$54,000 melt. Shelly has gotten a lot stronger, hasn't she? I'm really praying to get something good today. I still have a couple more runs. Then I'm gonna farm more of this domain again tomorrow. I keep farming so I hear news of what next patch has to hold, then I'm gonna start farming like a madman then. Actually, then I might actually waste fragiles on said domain.
Blaze over!
When I get to that.
Nice and spicy! Everybody stand back! Eat this!
I will have order.
Born of ice and frost!
I was trying to see and I couldn't see. Like, what the heck, man? So far, it's just a whole lot of nothing. I can't seem to get anything. It's been like this for several days now, where it feels like I'm not even getting an artifact that's even worth my time raising because it doesn't give me anything worth raising. So this is a first for me.
Solidify.
For Rex Lapis! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Order guide you.
So there we go. Fuck me, dude. Circlets drop more than Sands of Eon. I don't know why. I, I don't know what I want from this domain anymore. Sometimes I really do wonder if I should just stop farming this domain. Either way, I'm gonna full send, I think. I'm like a little bit desperate today, if I'm gonna be honest. Because I literally went through quite an ordeal the other day. I had a decent energy reach or sands for noblesse that went to shit. And then attack sands that went to shit. And what else went to shit? I don't remember. Either way, I'm like, I really want something good. Like, may it be Energy Recharge Sands, may it be the circlet I'm looking for. If I could just get one of those two, I think I'll stop doing the domain at this point. Just so I can spread my res into other things. That isn't just this particular domain. It's been hard for me to keep wanting to do this domain. I'm like really forcing myself to do it nowadays. I wanted to stop like last week. The fuck was that sound? Just heard like some kind of weird ass sound outside. So let's do this domain, see what we get. Really hoping for those two things I'm looking for.
Blaze over. I'm going in. You're toast.
I will have order.
Access denied.
What the fuck happened? That was weird. What the heck just happened? Why did it take so long? I guess I messed up somewhere. Maybe it was because of a crit. I guess I don't know. That's usually what happens. Sad face. Oh my god. I don't particularly care if we get something good for Shimano. I just don't want that. Hey, how common the defense Sans is appearing as well, which is strange. Usually I get HP more. It's weird that I can't get energy recharge to spawn at all, though. I get attack more than it.
Stabilize.
Which is rare for me to say
This
that.
is long overdue.
Usually I'm struggling to get attack Sans.
Teamwork is strength.
This is order.
Come on, I believe. Fuck. Wait, actually, I kind of wanted this for Zhongwei. Depends how it rolls, I guess. I think I wanted that for Zhongwei at one point when I was messing around with him the other stream. So I can maximize the damage more. I think I actually wanted that, which is funny. Shit, when I was HP circlet with crit rate, crit damage.
Solidify.
All hail. Mama, get them. I'm going in.
Order guide you.
Fuck me, dude. This domain is like triggering the shit out of me. Like I can't help it. This is why I feel like I really do need to stop doing this domain. I haven't had a domain ever do this to me in almost a year of me playing this game now.
Stabilize.
For Rex Lapis.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Everybody stand back.
I will have order.
You're toast. No touching.
up? Just seeing attack of the main stats more than enough to trigger me now because I can't get energy recharge to drop at all. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's making it very hard for me to stay in this domain because of this. Oh my god. Not a single good piece today. I don't count the Shimanawa piece.
Solidify!
This is long overdue. Teamwork is strength.
This is order.
Born of ice and frost.
That was 110,000 damage. Oh, what the heck? I want to do that. You know, I'd be willing to raise this piece because I cannot for the life of me get a good Shimanawa feather. I have no idea why. I don't know why, but man could only ask why. A part of me already wants to dump these artifacts into the strong box because I feel like that's the only thing I can fucking get anything out of right now, which is like mentally hurting me. These pieces are ass cheeks. Still not a good sands yet. Wow, you really know how to hurt my feelings, don't you, game? This has been the lowest for my luck in like a ridiculously long time. I don't know why. Why now? Why do you choose to do it like this? Is it because I'm overly farming it? Or is it because you want me to spend money? I don't know. But I guess I'm desperate again. I'm desperate to a point that makes no sense. So this must be what people were talking about. Because this really is my first time experiencing this.
We're way behind schedule.
Just to not get anything good to drop is kind of a waste. Yeah, that hurt my feelings. Oh my god. If it literally just said attack percentage, I could have had something. But no, you know, you know, you know. Just continue to put me down, why don't you? This is making me very tempted to do something I'm gonna regret. It's tempting me to do it. I don't wanna, but I could even go as far as to do this. I'm desperate just to get something right now. Just because I feel like I didn't get anything. And it seems that I'm not going to continue to get anything for about a week's worth of resin. Yeah, it's like starting to mentally fucking stress me out now. Right, that. Hmm. All the good pieces I've gotten this week have all been HP related. And I guess there's a defense one. I'm tempted to just raise it out of spitefulness. It seems like I'm not gonna get anything for quite a while. So this is what's gonna happen. Monday's reset. If I don't get something worth it from Emblem, then I'm probably going to stop farming it altogether so that I can focus on something else. I'd rather get trash while going for something I know is more possible. Because I don't care about substats, I'm looking for a main stat of specific artifacts. And I need to do that. Just so I don't waste it. Because this fucking sucks so much ass. Bonus attack, HP. I could raise that as playfulness, but this is actually gonna be hard to satisfy me. It would literally need to be as good as this piece and better. Huh. I'm gonna try it anyways. And your shit. Hmm. I did not realize it was that bad. I can't even tell looking at it. I did want to raise one of these. One of these could be a really good off piece if it rolls well. But how specific this needs to roll is the problem with this one. And it's bad. That's what I hate about this particular artifact type. Worst case scenario just happen. If it doesn't give a crit stat, I'm trashing it. There it is. Like I said, this is like actually starting to mentally stress me out now, doing this stuff. Okay, I can't seem to get anywhere. All these defense ones I can't raise yet. The attack ones, do I even wanna? I don't even want to keep it. The HP bonus I want to keep though. It would be nice to keep one of those, but it does kind of suck that my standards are too high because I can't seem to wrap my head around what I need or what I want. But I can't stay tied to one domain anymore. So I think it's probably for the best that no matter what happens on Monday, I'm gonna stop farming it. I need to focus on what the next character I'm gonna get is. It's between a Yato and Kazuha. Yato, I have artifacts for if I were to go for him. And Kazuha, I need to prepare for. That all depends on what 50-50 decides to get yeeted. If Kazuha isn't next patch, that is, so I need to find out information about that first and foremost. Damn, it fucking sucks how screwed over I keep getting. But I don't think I can farm Emblem anymore. I really don't. All I could ever ask for at this point. I really do love this with the icon for this now. Makes it easier to find. Hmm. Damn, that is not worth keeping at all. I would raise the defense sense, but right now I just can't. I don't know what character I'm gonna get that will raise with defense for that one. I would get Genshin, but nope. Unless I get you and me, I'm not gonna ever raise that character either. Hmm. I think every circlet didn't roll very well. So, yeah, let's raise this one real quick. Mm. It's not bad compared to other circlets I've had in the past. So it's hard for me to get rid of this one. I'd rather max this out. Really? That's the best EM circlet I'm gonna get. I'm gonna keep that one because I don't have any off-piece ones, like at all. I don't think I have a single good one that can be considered off-piece. I'm not gonna be using it for a onset. I'm gonna use it for something else in the future if I struggle to find it. Because I'm gonna be hoping for an EM onset for Viridescent. I need to do that. I think that's my game plan. Farming that next domain. Man, I'm so upset. I can't even get over that. I'm so upset. I'm gonna see this quest real quick. I want to know what this was. I probably shouldn't have teleported here yet. Because I just remembered something I need to check. I actually really need to check, actually. Mm, where would the library at? I need to go. Yeah, I need to go back over there. Yeah. Was it back this way? Need to check here again because I found something in my other gun I don't think I have on this one. So I did all of these looking around, right?
Next on the agenda.
I believe it was back here, yeah. Here it is. I missed that one.
Next on the agenda.
Just in case it has to do with this quest that Yabe has. I'm probably going to need to use the Bakusa bugs for this quest as well. Just in case. I'm still tempted to waste these freaking artifacts here, but this is like the only way I can store artifacts reliably, but it only gives me Gladiator and Wonder Soup, which is why I'm tempted to open it. I'm just tired of not getting anything. That's what's like starting to piss me off. I'd rather have something that I'm able to try to raise but doesn't roll well than not have anything drop at all. That just kind of like irks me a lot that this happened to me for like 5 days straight now. So, I have no choice but to uh, let go of this domain after Monday's reset rather than me just going until like the dev stream comes out during the half a mark of the patch. Because I can't keep doing that anymore. Oh, that him right there. Speaking of which, you're quite the hot shot, aren't you? Taking on the Red Shogun first, then braving the darkness of Economia. So I have a lead on a certain treasure trove, but it'll make it for a dangerous trip. Are you interested? I've been a fan of mysterious stuff. I prefer not to put myself in any great danger. So I found this when I was patrolling Dainichi Mikoshi, though it appears to be a mere stone slate. I believe it's a key to find Bunkaku's secret treasure. Well, the name is all I know, as not many detailed accounts of Byaku Yakoku have survived through Watatsumi Island's history. One version says that the Bunkaku was the second prime minister of Byakugaku's. Okay. Job, oh god. This is going back to that shit. There was a world quest that involved like talking about all that shit about their history. I think it was a ghost that talked about it. I wasn't too interested in it because no offense, even though it sounds fucked up, I just don't care about it like that. Go check back to the stone slate. Reads, it's on too my tongue. It won't hurt to be honest, you know. Actually, I found the slate in the storage room inside the dining to Mikoshi. Next to it lay a note that records both the ancient script and its translation. Seeing that the documents written during the transistorian period all came with the translation along them. According to this note, the stone slate directly related to Bunkaku puzzle. It always says there are 8 stone slates in total. So far, we've only recovered 1 according to the note. The secret chamber is in a nearby location. Encourage you to take a look there. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. I'm guessing this one area I didn't know I could do anything with down here
We're way behind
is now
schedule.
a puzzle area. Yeah, this area. I remember I had to blow a hole into this area before. What the heck do I do in here? Oh. See that there's some sort of strange noise coming from up here. Looks like strange markings on the ceiling. That way too. So what is this? I'm curious. What? Dude, what the fuck? What was that? There must be a secret passage. What? I couldn't even read it in time because I just skipped it. Alright, this where the slates go. I don't know if I have all of them, but I hope I do. So slate fits right in from the size of it. It can fill a third of this space, maybe a ninth. But yeah, there's 9 spaces. This means we only need to place the other 8 stone slates we find in here, right? There are 8 of them in total. So I've only gathered 8, and there's one that was given to us by YAE. Okay. That's weird. Wait. Wait. What? Am I supposed to make a puzzle out of this? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Okay, I think this big piece needs to be on the other side. I don't think it goes here. At least I don't think so. felt like this piece goes in the middle, and then this corner piece. Does it go here? I feel like it doesn't, or maybe it does. Hmm. This piece actually looks like it fits here. Same with this side, actually. Then it makes me wonder. Huh. Figured it out. Oh, something just happened. Paimon was wondering how the secret chamber would open after we pieced the slates together, like, would there be a portal or a secret passage in a stone wall or something? Turns out the pattern itself became the door. Doesn't this lead us back to the previous room below? Paimon doesn't think so. This general hole was just chugged open. It's definitely more than meets the eye. Paimon thinks the Yabe did say that the chamber is concealed by Sunfire's phantasms. Yeah, that nonsense. I see. There's a ghost in the middle of the room. Hey, before I talk to you, I'm gonna just eat that. Wait, this is the final fragment, but why is there a ninth? Besides, where is Bunkaku's secret treasure? Let's see if it fits the pattern upstairs later. That's weird. Where is he? Shade of Tokyo. Okay, be from Bunkaku. Don't you dare take me for that despicable craven traitor. I'm Koyanagi. But since you know the name Bunkaku, you didn't follow me here with ill intent, did you? It took my friends tons of reading and careful analysis to locate Bunkaku's secret treasure. By no means I will allow you to snatch it away from me. You're mistaken. We just got down here by chance. Yeah, but it was just pure luck. Yes, sir. No, it isn't. To think that someone made it down here in the past. Did they beat us to the treasure? It's possible. No, had they successfully found the treasure, Bunkaku's puzzle should have been solved long ago. It wouldn't have remained a mystery till today. What are you two murmuring about? Nothing. Anyway, let's keep investigating this place. There's a fucking portal there. What? Wait. Okay, it doesn't matter. Go back. You can deactivate it? Okay, that's kind of cool. Insert the final stone slate. Oh. Look kind of fancy. So what did that do now? Guess we're done again. Is it just permanently not done yet? Oh. That it?
Stabilize!
For Rex Lapis! I'm going in! Eat this! Nice and spicy! Huh? None of this will go to waste!
Hmm. How could this be? What happened? I attacked my friend. How could I have? I must have been possessed by one of those vengeful spirits summoned by Bunkaku. Bunkoku. I keep wanting to say it differently, but anyways. After controlled me. And this treasure is nothing compared to our friendship. I never have been tempted to attack him over some petty pile of treasure. He trusts me so much that he even invited me here to witness the unveiling of Koku's secret treasure. Never done something like this. Yeah, let's go back to your bed. Looking out it. What a weird little quest this is. But to make things even weirder, I'm surprised I figured out the puzzle without having to look it up. I just kind of like just pieced it together. Unlockable because art exists. Oh. I guess if you were to do this quest before just exploring around, it would make sense, but there's like literally no reason to use it. Hello, yeah, bit. I remember a guy in here, would you? I'll tell you you must have forgotten why I asked you to help me with. We uncovered the truth, yeah. Is it really a secret chamber concealed by sunfire phantasms? But then something else happened along the way. The chamber is guarded by vengeful spirits and tainted beings that can control people's minds. That's horrifying. I'm glad I didn't go with you. Were you scared that you might hurt us? No, I was more scared that you might give me a good beating. Anyway, I'm content, but just a little frustrated too. Strangely, thank you for the unfathomable. Though the puzzle appeared, everything adds up just fine when you consider the presence of elemental powers. Yes. I don't know why I read it so far, but that was pretty easy. Despite that. Let's get rid of this so I don't have the notification of this nonsense. I thought I'd have to use the box, but I don't have to. Haha. Now I've unlocked everything. Haha. Oh wait, right, that. And with that in mind, now I can say we're fully done with the event unless something else happens, but next week on Wednesday, there's going to be something special happening. So I'm excited for that. Looking forward to doing a stream that day for that. But that depends. I don't need to rush myself. I might not do it the first day it comes out. It depends. It really depends that day though, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do another stream later today if I can get the homies online. I want to do a discussion about what other types of streams I can do, or content, so to speak. And I like to do it with a stream-like format just because why not? If I can get them on. Let's see, is anybody in? No, that's fine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Huh? What? What? I'm never playing that game. Don't expect me to play Fortnite. Anyways, signing YAE MIKO's story quest. Oh.
Osmanthus what?
Yeah, I never finished those. this is how we're starting this quest. So, well, either way, I'm excited for the story quest.
We haven't been to the YAE publishing house in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
What? I'm confused. What?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
What would
A
that
wish
be?
ritual? That actually works?
This does not sound credible by any means.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Calm down.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still
Really?
feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
That's kind of sus.
Oh, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
It's like the story of the
Well,
fairy
if
godmother
it
at
really
this
is
point.
true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too. Let's go, let's go!
That was sus. That was sus. Alright. Paimon, I'm questioning that. That was sus. This is
Next on the
gay.
agenda...
Kaidan has been making rounds recently. Oh wow, they get voice lines? Really? That kind of triggers me because I can't get their freaking world quest to be unlocked because these two don't decide to give me a daily commission every single day. I hate those conditions for a freaking random occurrence, but I guess they get
On
voice lines
closer
now.
inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the YAE publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Yeah, I would also know because they don't give me their world quests because they keep reappearing and disappearing as a daily commission.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Yeah, that's kind of
What
unfortunate.
are you guys up to?
Whoa!
Oh.
Jeez, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
You know what's weird about that? Even though the Traveler doesn't have voice lines in the story outright, he has voice lines with Paimon in his character sheet. You know, people would have to play the Traveler to actually notice them, because most people wouldn't notice it because they don't play the Traveler at all.
Incantation?
But he does talk to
Are you
Paimon
guys
or
trying out
Shane,
this new wishing
whatever
ritual
gender
stuff
character you
too?
pick.
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating?
That's how you say
This
it?
is
Shigeru?
extremely
I
important
didn't
to me.
say it like that.
People have had all kinds of wishes
I called
come
it
true.
Shijuru.
Become more
I
attractive,
guess
get
that was
rich quick,
me
ace
being
their
lazy,
studies.
wasn't it?
I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work.
They have voice
I have
lines,
a gut
just
feeling
not
about it.
in the story.
Didn't you say the same
They
thing
try
when
to
you went
make
to
them
make
a
your wish at
blank
the
sheet of
Grand
paper
Narukami Shrine?
when it
Oh,
comes
I
to the
just
story.
know this is gonna work. I have
It's
a
kind
gut
of
feeling
weird.
about it.
I wonder
The
why they
Omamori
did
from the
that
shrine
though.
take too long to have any effect on your
I mean,
luck.
I kind of understand the execution why they did
Alright,
that,
enough
but
of that.
still.
Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Yeah.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep,
Why
it's
is
from the
it
one
that
called A
popular
First-Hand
though?
Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by the YAE publishing house?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Interesting.
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look,
That's
Junkichi,
sus, dude.
yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
Yeah,
Why
I
don't we
would
go to
know.
the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask YAE MIKO about it?
Really? This is
She's
how we
the
encounter
expert
her?
when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
I mean, supernatural, but I guess so, because the YAE publishing house is her shop, her place. So, it makes sense. We will see.
Next on the agenda.
Oh. She talking to someone?
MIKO! Great, you're here!
She is literally always here. What do you mean? She's literally always here.
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Like, we would like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
Oh, now you say that. Yeah, you could just see this guy clasping his hands together right there. I'm a little wondering of that.
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
Bruh. Nothing major, right? What
It
happened?
really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai.
Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
Is she the only one who
Here's
can
what
save
happened.
him?
My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the MIKO Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
That is it? That Domon? The Domon that we met like when we came to Inazuma? That Domon? The guy that used to be batshit crazy and then he calmed his shit? That Domon?
Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's
Oh.
why I'm here, begging for Guji Yae's help.
Okay, I can see why you ask her now.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
I do agree with that, but the strange part about him acting strange is a little worrisome.
If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
Yesterday.
About
Never
5
mind.
days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him.
That is kind of
Our greatest wish is
strange.
to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
I see.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Right.
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Oh my.
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
I feel weird about the begging because I knew this desperation had some kind of like angle to it. And this guy has a dream with his brother, but mostly a dream for himself, right? But his brother is part of that dream too. So I guess he's like really worried about that dream going to shambles at the same time as his brother.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very anxious. He looks very pitiful. I'm saying it.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yeah, let me help you.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
No, she's gonna make us help him.
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Right.
Really?
Yeah, so she just threw it in our face like I expected her to.
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Oh, damn.
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you, too, for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
We literally got no consent, by the way. They just threw us right into it.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
I have no idea if we can even handle this
Don't
exactly.
worry.
The
If you want some
expectations.
exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Wow, I can think of a meme for that one. I can think of a meme for that. Random bullshit go.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
I'm pretty sure that's like main protagonist type bullshit, but the character in question here is a bit different. I feel like it's not light novel though.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
I'm not making you do anything. You
Besides,
would
we
have still
both know
helped.
you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
You really? That almost sounds like she doesn't even trust what happened during the whole Inazuma scandal. We saved A like twice now, even though the first time with the help of YAE and MIKO in the Archon quest, then the story quest of A, she helped us out there. So I'm just questioning this right now. Why can't it just be a little bit of both of us working together? I almost feel like she just dumped everything on us here.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Yeah, she
All right,
does.
let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Yeah, you better.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
There's supposed to be a story quest of YAE and MIKO after all.
What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Right. It would be fun to glide all the way there, but nah, gliding is not faster in this situation. How strange is that though? I wonder why she's not interested. It must be something either about his story that she's doubting, and I wonder what
Next on
part
the
of it
agenda.
is, because on one retrospect I can understand it, and another I'm not too sure. We literally just need to see what happens first.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
You don't know where he's at.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going
Whatever
to
your
find
name
your brother,
was.
and
Oh
also
god.
picking up a handful of salt on your way. We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
I wonder what she's gonna do with the salt, dude.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
I see, I see. Miko's kind of slow, I'm not even gonna lie. And I didn't want to make that rhyme, but it just kind of happened. Okay, hello, sir. Can I talk to you, Nobuo?
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Wait, what?
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that. But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them.
Mm.
They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
Damn.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version.
Yeah.
My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day.
Dang.
Some training regimen, that is.
I didn't think I ever would hear that in this game, cussing the high heaven. That's great.
Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
You know what I just thought about? I just remembered, I keep seeing it everywhere. Recently over Twitch. I think even on YouTube, some of my favorite content creators, I'm about to probably start watching them again, have been playing, was it Elden Ring? I think that came out. Because, like, everyone's freaking playing the hell out of that game. Even my friends are playing it. It looks interesting. I'm gonna look into that game more. I don't know if I would get that game, though. Just thought about that just now. That was something I kept seeing everywhere over YouTube and Twitch. Thing that sucks is that if there's any game I'm thinking about getting, is there something in March? Yeah, there is something in March. There's a new type of Borderlands game I'm looking forward to getting. But I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away. I need to focus on
You about
something
the Kato
else.
brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yo, hey.
Yeah, we heard that
Yo,
Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Is that true? Yes. Is it?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the MIKO Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
We need to fight
Yep,
him
he seemed
ourselves, I
pretty
guess.
euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh,
Something is strange about that.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
It sounds like Ito when he sees beans.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you.
I'm sorry, but you're
I
getting...
found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
I bet you we're gonna have to like fight this guy or some shit. Oh, over there. Can I even tell? I don't think I can teleport there, can I? I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I could. Do I want to do that? I mean, I could jump from up here though. It'd probably be better. Yeah. Nothing going on there. Hmm.
Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen?
Gaia, you be sleeping too much. Goddamn. Wonder if I should travel during this quest. But also, I want to check something. Because even though people don't know this, the Traveler does have voice lines. And a fun fact, he gets a few new voice lines almost every patch that there's a new character. So, now that YAE MIKO is playable, I'm certain he has new voice lines in here. It is, oh shit. But I have to go so far down to find it. I don't know if I see something new though. Tanuki, about other shrines. These are all ones I've seen before. Go down. Oh, they didn't change. Hmm. So it's probably gonna change next patch though. With Ayato.
Okura Mio says that she hardly has any fancy kimonos in stock these days. So chances are that you won't be able to buy one, even if you can afford it. It's a real tragedy. Paimon wants to look glamorous too.
But the Sakoku decree's been abolished. She should be able to import silk from Liyue now.
Oh, this is actually this is
So
new.
there's hope for Paimon's kimono dream after all. Just
Oh,
imagine
so
it.
this is new.
Paimon
Never mind.
emerges from Ogura's shop wearing a custom-made, pure silk, one-of-a-kind kimono. Total transformation! This Paimon's going places! No longer just a sidekick in the legendary Traveler's Adventure story. Oh no. Say hello to Paimon the Elegant, wearer of fine
What the
silks and
hell?
fated friend of heroes. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would, wouldn't it? So,
What I'm hearing is you want me to pay for your new wardrobe.
Yeah.
Exactly! You read Paimon's mind. See? That's what being fated friends is all about.
Wait.
So, Paimon was thinking 7 different styles, one for each day of the week. Still not sure on the specific designs, though. Let Paimon think.
Oh god.
Suddenly, I'm not so interested in buying.
That's amazing. So these two are new, I think, because of Raiden Shogun's story quest. I don't think it talks about the Sakugo decree. However, I do remember this one, so I guess nothing really did change other than some of these.
With the abolishment of the Vision Hunt decree,
Actually,
I
no,
guess
this
the
one. Nope,
Sakoku
nope,
decree
this
will be the
one's
next one to go.
okay. No, I remember
Here's
this one. Never
hoping that
mind. So I
everything
guess
goes
the kimonos are
well.
the only thing that's new.
Let's encourage everyone to hold on for just a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we get the
That's
chance,
strange.
let's find Atsuko and tell her that the sakura trees in her homeland are blooming.
How is that supposed to comfort her?
Yeah, I remember that because Atsuko we met in Liyue. That was the person that told us about Inazuma. I won't forget that. But cool. Zach Aguilar, the voice of Ether. Very interesting. It just Hilicho's dead on the floor.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Pama, you talk too much, I swear. I wanted to know what else he was thinking.
Whoa! How's that? Can you feel it?
Nah, not with that face. What the heck?
Can you feel
Can you feel it now, Mr.
the
Krabs?
feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore.
What the heck?
I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. YAE. YAE! Save me!
Why is MIKO smiling?
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? MIKO, think of something!
Really?
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Bruh.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
That's why she smiled. Oh, shit. I see. That's why. She knows he's hiding something.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Nah, you
You
hiding
don't
something.
know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
His eyes just lit up, bro.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But
Well, yeah, it's only natural to completely look at everything before giving yourself an answer. That's why sometimes I can't just believe a whole story if it sounds sus. I gotta look into it.
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
I see. The
All right,
incantation.
I'll talk. I'll tell
I'm
you
guessing
everything.
it's that, wasn't it? Yep,
My
it
brother
was
and I
that.
used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
From the first-hand guide of summoning spirits, of course.
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Why didn't you wait till now to get him some help?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that
Really?
happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
It
Because
was
with
definitely
the way
strange.
he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
That's up to him at that point.
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop
Hmm.
deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
Right.
You're right, you're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
Hmm.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Really? That was it?
What is that?
I was ready to. Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
Ah, it's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Ah, save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
He fainted from that?
We
Damn.
do nothing.
Uh.
But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
Let me try. Gather him.
Delve into death. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I will have order. To dust. Cut down.
Shit. I was hoping I'd come a bit sooner with that, but either way, one crit and his health just does.
That was great! Excellent! Whoop. What a rush!
Yeah, definitely a rush you getting your ass whooped.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
At the door.
Disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there.
I think anyone who lives by the sword would rather die by the sword than just die of like old age. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just a samurai thing.
Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I'm completely bewildered as well. I mean, I have a rough idea too.
We can talk
actually.
about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? YAE? YAE, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
YAE, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All
Sure.
right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days.
I still can't believe that for Shingo, before we were able to fight the spirit, we literally just put some dirt in his eye and then we fight him. It made me think of the Spider-Man meme. Yeah, let me just put some dirt in your eye. You know what I mean?
He will experience a high
Just
fever,
toss some salt in
but
his
it
eyes.
won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
That hits home very well. Well, I wouldn't say too much in real life. I don't know about that shit. But every time it makes me think of games. I mean, Yandere Summon had something like that, Call Club. But then there was other scary type of games. It sucks that those would have been playthrough, but I think I'd have been too scared to do a game like Danganronpa A Chords Party is a game I've watched YouTubers play, and that's the first thing I think about when I see this. Occult methods to obtain power,
Yes, we understand now.
even though
We won't
people
do it
have their
ever again.
methods. May it be power, may it be
Thank
something
you,
else.
Lady Guji. Thank you,
Despite the power
exorcists.
still being there, so it is a
We'll
problem.
be on our
No
way
matter
then.
what the method
Come
is.
on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved?
Of
And
course.
if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
She just didn't want to help people that are stupid. I can understand that, even though it is kind of sad.
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So it's because they're stupid.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
Maybe it
You
was
saw
something
it all
else
for
then.
yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
But doesn't like tofu, lots of strength and passion, master of the sword. It just reminds me of the dummy person I stopped fighting. I forgot his name. Rather not. Oh yeah, Masanori. I think that was his name. Yeah.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Really?
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and YAE that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Interesting.
Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but
Hmm.
are you sure about that?
Interesting.
You mean you disagree?
The incantation they used, the book. Hmm. I would like to look into that as well. Who decided to create that?
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine.
Yeah,
today.
so it just kind of worked out.
Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
So just as I thought, she is considered yokai. So I guess that same term applies to the Adepti and Leeway as well. I don't know if it counts for the elemental beings of Mondstadt, like the spirit of the north and whatnot. Wolf spirit and of course the Valen.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
I guess I'll trust Miko on that.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Yeah, that is what I was wondering about.
What do you think, Traveler?
It does worry me a bit. If Miko says it's fine, we probably don't need to worry. I'm more curious about Miko's reaction.
You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely. But she doesn't seem to care about this book at all.
Lady YAE, I finally found you.
The fuck is this guy doing here? What? How could you even find her out in the wilderness? This is some bullshit.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
Seriously.
I'm
This
here
guy
to
is supposed
report
to
on
be
YAE
at the
Publishing
YAE
House's sales
Publishing
for the
House.
last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
MIKO? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
I never thought I'd ever hear MIKO angry.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the YAE publishing house by every analysis.
Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
To be honest, I'm gonna go along with it.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Okay. Way to put your foot in your mouth, Paimon. But she did say that.
Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't
gotta
so
do it.
important in your eyes after all?
Yep, we gotta do it now.
What just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
She just has a way with words, Paimon. We can't fight it.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war.
Or,
I'm
wait a
going to
minute.
head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the YAE publishing house.
Friendship and writing. Could I quickly fight something real quick? I want to get my ultimate back. Anybody nearby I could fight? I mean, there is somebody over here, I know. Guess I'm gonna go over here real quick. She better be here, I swear. Okay, there you are.
Are you? Let me scry. Let me amuse myself a little.
Fuck.
Let's light it up!
The more, the merrier.
I don't even need to do that.
Terra Smash!
Get me just once more.
Well, that was enough to get the ult back at least. Wait. Give me that. Yes. Anything going on PlayStation? I'm gonna keep checking 'cause I don't know if I can do it today. I mean, if no one gets on, maybe tomorrow I'll get a hold of them. Either way, I could try to contact them on Discord and such 'cause I really do want to see if I can get their attention. That'll depend if I stream later tonight or I stream tomorrow or something. If I can get a hold of the homies, I want to have a discussion about what we are going to do.
Alright, MIKO, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the YAE publishing house.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the YAE publishing house with the status of Guji YAE and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Is that enough though? Shiki Taisho's in the way.
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely
Wrong.
wrong.
fucking knew you'd look down on me like that. What?
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real.
Yep.
In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
They can't do that.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
Exactly.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I can't really say
I've been
that.
thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities.
I wonder
besides
what
the
Hutao would think
incantations
about this
alone.
book.
The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
I was worried that she was gonna do this, but somehow I feel like she's gonna try to make a whole new book similar to it, maybe.
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was the approach she was gonna take.
So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel.
And how are we gonna do
Smash our
that?
rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how YAE MIKO wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Dude, we had to do a poem before. I don't know if we can do this though. Can I really do that? Never written a novel before.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the YAE publishing house. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
I mean, that's fair.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Does sound like she's ordering me takeout. I like that. I like them apples. Well, not takeout, but at a restaurant. What the heck was that? I was literally stuck on the fence for a second. Whoa. Oh, it's Osuke again. Oh, wait. No, that's not the same person. They just look the same. Can I stop? My stick drift is like going forward on its own. Hey. We're back over here. How did I manage that? I actually am not moving the stick at all. Okay. This is bad. Good, this is bad. Please stop. Oh my god. Hold on. Are you done? No, you're not done. Stop it. Oh my dear god. I wanted to stop before it
the
gets
winner
worse.
gets a huge amount of
I
publicity.
just skipped that.
It's been
Anyways.
the ticket to fame for a lot of authors. If you've got a good idea for a story, you definitely don't want to miss out.
So do I just talk to these people?
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title.
Oh God. So this must have been what spoiled me. This guy. I saw the Genshin Impact meme about this guy saying these exact words, and that's literally every isekai in existence. You can pretty much figure out what the anime is about just from the title. It's literally an isekai.
The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
So I can't talk to. Can you go back? Whoa, 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 whoa! Where did my controller go? I literally just straight up dropped my controller, Grant. Okay, where did you go? Huh? How did I manage to successfully... What? I am sorry for this. I managed to successfully lose my controller. Where the fuck did you go? What? How do I just straight up lose you? How did that make any sense? What? I am actually amazed right now. Wow. It went over here? How the fuck did you manage that? That's completely opposite of the way I just dropped it. I dropped it in front of me, and it went completely behind me as if I launched it. When did I do that? Okay, give me a sec. I'm tired of this shit happening. This is why I'm buying a new controller after today's stream. I can't take this shit no more. I think I got it back to normal now, thank God. Alright, never mind. Kind of. That
I'll be
sucks.
honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me.
Tens usually has this long drawn character arc. It sucks that this also hits home for another particular anime. I can't really call it an anime trope. Some animes are just like this. I don't want to quote One Piece, but you know, some anime are similar to that in the degree of slow pace, and then it gets way better. Sometimes it takes too long before it gets better, though, and some people can't stand that. But then again, there's other means of why it's like that. Like Naruto, with all the bullshit that you have to skip through just to understand the main story of it, because they just give us a lot of filler.
By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one. The
Right.
protagonist is a Kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Calligraphy. So who else? Oh yeah, this guy literally walked right
The
past you.
key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind.
You're not
Good
wrong.
illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world.
I mean, I guess so. It really depends though, because just like the same argument of whether an anime is good, if the animation of how old that anime was is considered bad, but the story is good. At least to me, I at least will watch old anime, and I still do to this day. Sometimes go through, scroll and see what interests me, and I already have another I'm gonna watch. Just old anime. Art is really old, and the story is good, but there have been anime I've watched that had bad like vibes about it, where the art wasn't the greatest, but the story was good. It's the same that could even go hand in hand with games. Like, heck, I did the old Yakuza series, and there's other games in between I'd like to do, like playing like the really old games. If I ever get an opportunity on YouTube to do that, I look forward to the day that happens. Like playing, like I guess the old Kid Icarus, and then there's the Legend of Zelda, the old ones. Those particular games, it's like they freaking. I guess the art of those games was like really old. And I know some people wouldn't particularly play that, but I play it.
There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed
The bad
schedules, so it's
graphics compared to
extremely
good
difficult to
graphics.
commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to YAE MIKO.
I still find it very interesting though. I can't. Nothing could really go wrong with that. Oh wow. Oh. Oh. They're finally incorporating this into the game. Because it sucks that no one knew that this place was a thing. I didn't even know about it. I saw a YouTube video where they said, oh yeah, you can go inside of here, by the way. But we were never using this for anything. So now they're giving it a reason. Cool. Who would have thought?
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team.
Is that Shigeru and...
You've already
Yeah,
met
that's again.
Junkichi and Shigeru.
Yeah, Junkichi, right. I forgot
Shigeru
his
is
name.
an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style.
Yeah, I would know, because I still every now and then get their commissions.
Satomi is YAE Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
Well, you don't have to tell me, that's fine.
They will be teaming up with us to
It's
collectively
probably
create
better
the
that
novel
way.
that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
It definitely makes sense.
I feel like Paimon's second guessing something in.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Let's talk about the reader's thoughts.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers.
Oh, like overpowered main character anime isekai theme, right? Because even though it's such a cop out, I still enjoy those for some reason, despite it being just such a cop out. Same could be said for shonen's anime, or at least the ones that are always the big ones that you always hear about, fighting style type of anime. Attack on Titan's a bit different. It went from like being crazy with the fighting, and then it's like it hits different now, and I'm happy about that. It's interesting the change of the story it's been on that one.
More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
That's always good, yeah.
Followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
These
For
nuts.
example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
I guess that's fair.
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience.
Okay, that's true.
Take a first-hand
When
guide
you
to
create a
summoning
story, you need to
spirits,
know
for
who's going to be
example.
interested in it.
When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As
All
a
right.
traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Ah, I see. Yeah. I like the way she phrased
Right.
that.
So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
No, I don't think it's going to be a problem. As long as the execution hits different, you know, that's what they
Not
want.
at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences.
Wait, are we creating a book about the traveler?
As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Dude, that laugh feels way too hysterical, but that top one is amazing. Oh, dude. MiHoYo or Hoyo verse now at their trend. Is their thumbnail and whatnot. This their idea for their anime title. Reincarnated in another world, encounters with the airborne emergency rations. I love that. The work Shybarn, the dragon in the grand adventure. I have to say the top one. I'm sorry, it's literally the best answer. That would be a good. If Genshin Impact was an anime, that could hit different for
No,
sure.
no one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
It'd have been so good though.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
I see.
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
Great. I like that.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here.
I mean, I haven't exactly read light novels. I have looked into them before, so I'm aware of the concept of before an anime becomes an anime, light novels exist, then manga exists afterward. So it's always been like that. Light novels are really the groundbreaking thing that you always look at first to really know whether that actual light novel will become an anime one day, which I know a lot of people love to do that, which is pretty cool
Thoughts
that
from the
there's people that
experts?
do that.
Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
I see.
Huh? Won't that do for
No, that won't.
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all
The
our hard work
goods.
so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Satsumi just wants to know more, bro. We don't even need to know about the woman in the background, do we?
Huh? What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
This is only natural that her mind goes blank. I mean, this is just the third region that we're in? Man. Until Sumeru, I feel like the story's not going to get more compelling for the traveler here. Can't think of any more stories.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Can you not make it sound sexual?
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's
kidding.
block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning
The
and
writer's block,
inflicting
yeah,
a pain
it does
worse
suck.
than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Why do you have to phrase it like that? It's so fucked. But maybe they do feel like that. I wouldn't know, because I know it is a horrible feeling. And I guess content creator can relate to that, when they struggle to figure out what content to do on YouTube. It becomes a very mentally straining thing. That's something I try not to put myself into. I always give myself options before I always look out for opinions of what other things I could play or could not play. That's why I like always getting suggestions of what to play next. That's what I'm trying to go for anyways. But that's interesting. Having a you're the writer's block, but is it really that true? Like that's messed up, dude.
Sounds awful.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Yeah, you gotta fill your brain
Boss,
with
get me a
other
plate of fried
things
tofu
just to
and
get an
get some
idea.
kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
What?
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Oh, thank you.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Okay, Paimon, chill out.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up
no.
now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
For some reason, I thought she was gonna talk about the food and like how much we could get, and if she did that, that'd have been so messed up. Been like, all right, I know how much food I'm about to get. I'm about to order this. I'm about to order that, and a little bit of this. If she was gonna pull this stuff out of nowhere, like they did with, I don't know, maybe what was it again? There was that one event that had coaching in it, right? It was the Stove God story quest arc thing that they had. When that happened, I remember that 'cause that was funny how much stuff Paimon
Does
ordered.
this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to Liyue. Tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapis. Rock and roll girl. I turned into a Geo Vishap. What? I mean, that actually might be good, but I still think the top one is like along the lines of what the traveler's thinking, right? I mean, chapter 2 shouldn't have been this hard to think of, knowing how we started, right? But turning into a Geo Vishap hatching just ruins it, I feel like. Rock and roll girl. I mean, there's only one rock and roll girl we know of. Her name is Jingyan. But let's just do the top one.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself.
This is kind of rude, I'm not even gonna lie.
With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm.
Except for the inconsequential Paimon here that never lets us leave, as they say we will visit this place again later. Bullshit. I'm just saying, she doesn't let us fully travel to Vent.
Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity.
It is funny.
I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
I like it.
Let's just hope Jean-Lee doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady YAE.
I wish Jean-Lee was here. It's been very interesting for some reason.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff this! Stuff this! Come on, let's get rid of the Vision Hunt Decree. Farewell Literature Hunt Decree. Oh god. Starting as a resistance soldier. What is stuff this? Come on, let's get rid of the Vision Hunt Decree. I don't like this. I don't know. This title is actually kind of weird for me, but it is like the one that would probably get people's attention because of how quirky the title of it is. It's usually what you want to go for is a title like that. I kind of want to do this.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all.
Well, I'm running low on inspiration.
That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Hey, that actually might work.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Well, anything about the traveler is going to interest people, though.
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Now, if people never did Girls Hangout event, that's unfortunate. So, Miss Hina is Goro, but no one knows that Goro is being called Miss Hina. So it's like we still never got any like nuance if he actually knows it now or not that he is being called Miss Hina because we didn't tell him in his Hangout event. So I'm just like, I don't know.
She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
I mean, somehow Goro became a waifu. Yeah, it's freaking hilarious.
You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the YAE publishing house at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
This is gonna be so strange.
Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Let me think. What spell does Lady Kitsune teach to the protagonist? Ah, I've got it. I've got to make sure it sounds suitably mysterious.
Thinking about taking a screenshot here, because we don't like ever get an opportunity to come here. If my stage check could stop freaking out. I'd like to get something. But the traveler just won't stop moving. Turn around. I'm literally spamming the fucking stick. Okay. You gotta love how screwed this is. So here. Yes. Yeah, let's have the person in the background too, make it more strange. Actually, here we go. Better. Also have this spot up here. It's not for nothing. Just thought about that. Hey, is anyone on? Nope. After this year, I'm probably gonna prepare to watch another anime tonight. I've been having fun watching a bunch of old anime because I end up finding something that I didn't think I'd like, and then I find out, oh, this thing is actually not as bad as I thought. I was just conflicted because there's just some anime that just looked very interesting, and then you find out it's actually a pretty long story. That one anime that just only could look like a 24 episode anime turns into freaking 72, but I didn't expect that myself. I do find it intriguing, nonetheless.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can.
Maybe because she's too focused on war and training her troops, so to speak.
Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the YAE publishing house.
We'll do our best.
So, is this before we knew that Goro was Miss Hina, or after? That is the question. If we're just gonna literally just send a manuscript to Goro, how is this gonna work exactly? I'm not sending a manuscript to Goro, but we still have to do all this.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
For some reason, I thought it'd be something different.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
It is kind of strange, but nonetheless, I don't hate it.
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
We're all professionals. We're a team.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
What? You're joking, right? Wait. It would not do this to me, right? Let me just see the specifics of this. I'm gonna pray that this works. actually praying this works. Okay, thank God. Oh, people's here.
Ah, you've all finally made it.
Hello.
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Interesting.
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great, but
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
right.
We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Only time will tell.
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true.
Yeah.
I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
What a strange stigma.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Paimon doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
Yep, it was her little touch on it, for sure.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Right,
Of
like
course.
every freaking
Behind
Dark
every
Souls
book
boss,
that hits
right?
the market lies an
Wait,
author,
there's a
right?
phase 2?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Why does that sound
But when we
familiar?
went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Wait, so this means...
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
That sounds very dubious.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
I'm questioning that. Sounds like we have to create this summoning ritual nonsense. So where is this at? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, there's a portal there. Yeah, what did you do? Oh, man. So this is how we get the trial YAE MIKO. How interesting.
MIKO, what is this place?
Yeah, you care to explain?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That's the idea.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
I mean, I couldn't if I wanted to. Every time I imagine it, because of Paimon's tiny ass body, it just reminds me of something. Oh, what? Wait. What is this? Why does it even let me inside of it? Anyways, let's do this. We're about to trial YAE MIKO again. I didn't like her playstyle. I'm sad about that. Her turns are pretty damn strong though. Her burst animation looks really cool, but it sucks I'm not summoning for her at all. I don't have the summons either way, to be honest, but I need to start saving my Primo Gems, which is probably what I'm going to start doing next week, where I'm not doing any refreshes and whatnot. I need to really start saving up, so after Monday I'm probably going to stop. Ooh, reasonable ratio. Is it noblesse again? Yeah, it's the same with the trial. Never mind, this is... Oh, but I see 3 this time. That's not that bad. So she gets... Oh, she only gets her skill first and then her burst later. That's unfortunate. So it gets her turns more damage, and then this one just makes her energy recharge not lack like a bitch. Because man, does she suck without energy. She sucks without energy, dude. Like, I'll be honest. Like, it'd probably be better, at least in my opinion, to focus more into her skill than her burst. Because it'd be easier to keep up with her rather than just spamming her burst. That's just me, though. That's probably how I would play her. But man, look at the stat stick of that weapon. I need to get the bow version of this. So Yoimiya's rerun. I need to go for the Thundering Pulse bow. It's cool that her animations are so cool, but her charge attack is way too long because it doesn't let you move at all. I don't like that. It's
What
like
a weird painting.
very unfortunate, the animation
MIKO,
look.
do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look. Right now, right here.
Stabilize.
Everybody, stand back! Fate is upon you.
The fairy order guide you.
Damn, I made YAE MIKO hit like But then again, I made my Zhongli hit for 100k, which is kind of depressing, given that his build is like really bad.
Wow, this place is huge.
Oh wait,
Hey,
that
is
opened up.
that a mirror?
Is
There's
that a
a
mirror?
really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Oh,
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
this is cool. What is that? I thought something else was being hit, but alright, turns hit like a charm. Wait, what is it hitting? It's hitting somebody down there. What the hell? Oh, hello.
Solidify.
Right now. Emerge, right now.
Could I get her burst out? I'm gonna try to get her burst out.
Stabilize.
Right here. Emerge.
I'm ready.
Yo, could you stop blocking? Can't get over here.
I'm going in! Decided by destiny.
I will have order. Cut down.
I'm fucked up. Damn it. I hope I get another opportunity. I forgot to press L1 triangle. I want to do her burst. God damn it. But I realized before I could do it, I had to put her turns down, so I fucked up either way anyways. Wait. There's a chest there.
Stabilize.
Shadows of fate.
Why is he going into that state?
Quake. Fall before me.
Terra Smash!
Huh?
Oh.
Delve into destiny.
Solidify.
Let's light it up.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere.
Teamwork is strength.
Orders guide you.
Well, I didn't get a burst back, sad face. Alright. That begins to move slowly. What am I attracted to? I'm like attacking something. What am I attacking? It's hard to attack these with YAE. I have to be like really close to it. There we go. Okay. I was like wondering where is it at?
Whoa. The
Wait.
painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall.
This is cool.
It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
The fuck? Am I gonna be possessed or something?
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now, it'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Help me?
The painting
Right,
is
Chapter
moving
4?
again! What the?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits! What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war!
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Cool.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me!
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! MIKO, think of something! MIKO! MIKO!
If I'm not mistaken, she told us that the spirit won't be able to possess the body for very long, so that's probably why she's keeping quiet. Is she about to laugh? Bruh. Wow.
You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you?
What the hell?
Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little Kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? MIKO, you guys know each other?
It's not that surprising.
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand
Urakusai.
Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Urakusai, the cool name.
But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
And this explains why they didn't let us do this quest first. I see. So, I didn't really look into that, but I was wondering why they didn't let us do this quest first before writing Shogun. That confirms why. This literal whole sentence is why we couldn't, because we had to do that whole incident situation with that.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
Right.
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh,
Well,
little
to get
one.
interest.
Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another Kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiyoko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. MIKO, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. MIKO is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. Now, this is unfortunate.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Ha! I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few 100 years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. MIKO, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, MIKO. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the YAE Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
And then becomes a voiceless traveler yet again.
Disappeared! Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Because that's what she did in the Archon quest.
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
Again.
So, your first possession, What was it like?
I remember everything pretty clearly. I just couldn't get in on the conversation myself.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, MIKO! After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh! You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Well, I can give you a head pat.
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Paimon's paycheck?
My paycheck!
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Yeah, that's what she said. I was afraid it was gonna end like that. I didn't even get to do her own. Well, we already saw it when I tried it out, so it doesn't really matter. Man. Damn. I want to see how much damage I can get over burst, but now I can't even try it. seems like we're about done with this quest. So this is one of the first, again, story quests that I'm actually gonna like. So this is part of the lineup of quests that I actually enjoyed. Usually I don't end up liking these story quests sometimes because they always lack something. Because it's always the start and execution, but this one I actually enjoyed fairly more than most. I mean, I liked A's
Well,
second
hello
story
there,
quest
my
more
little
than
helpers.
Shogun.
So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai.
Oh.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I understand.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories.
Really?
When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
What do you need from me?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get going.
I will say this is a longer story quest than I give it credit for. I didn't think it'd be this long. Usually some of them are decent, but this is longer than some.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuji's orders?
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because we want to make sure she's safe too.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
Yeah, it's literally the Traveler in a nutshell. He looks really weak, but
Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the
then
mountain.
again, I guess it's like main protagonist energy. When you think about it, they usually look weak and then they're actually strong. Descend. What? Oh. rather not have her attack me while I'm doing this, because she probably will attack me. As nightfall, the monsters slowly congregate in this area.
These monsters look really riled up.
Let's get rid of them from my
Yep.
goo.
Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Alright, here they come.
Whoop, I skipped on accident. So we can see them yokai, yes.
Stabilize.
I'm going in! Fate is upon you.
This is order.
Oh, did he die from that? Yeah.
Teamwork is dreamwork, written in the stars.
How's this?
I want to know how much damage it is.
Let's light it up.
The only person that didn't die was the person that didn't get crit by Mona's burst.
Shadows of fate.
Light blade.
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
Whoa! What the fuck are these guys doing here?
There's more. I will have order. To the berry. Solidify. There's more. Terra smash. Quick. Finally, watch your step. I've been bested. Solidify. Yeah.
Alright, that's the last of the monsters. How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
I'm gonna just go over here real quick.
Let's begin.
I'm hoping we get a cutscene for this, because it's gonna look so sick if it's a cutscene. I'm hoping it is. Cause we never actually seen her do a ritual thing, but I've like seen things over the internet. But that's probably thanks to her trailer. So I'm wondering if she'll actually show like her doing the actual Shrine Maiden ritual. Cutscene. Let's go.
So many. They're everywhere. Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
What?
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
This is like Lancer all over again with all these lights. Yeah, let me gather my energy Dragon Ball style. Give me the spirit bomb. Give me the power.
Recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Huh.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light.
Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Oh, this is so awesome, dude.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
Damn.
Just as I thought. The ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
Yeah, before I do that, let me just yeet. That was awesome though. I like that. Chewie, what the hell?
Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really,
I see.
Honestly, you two.
MIKO.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
A meal, it's a deal.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Oh, so there's still more to this? Jesus Christ, I did not expect this quest to be as long as it is, but I'm not complaining. I guess I'm gonna pause it this way. Let's do this.
Today is the day we agreed to treat MIKO to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
You're going there again? This is definitely up there as one of my favorite. Actually, this might be my favorite story quest. Right behind Raiden Shogun's Act
Wait is
2.
unbearable.
But it's
How
hard
is
for
the
me to
next
say
chapter
that.
of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Huh?
Right.
Paimon can't see MIKO anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
I mean, that was the idea until I got stopped by a cutscene. It's definitely up there as like one of my favorite story quests since Inazuma was released. This has been a delight. I keep hearing rumor that Ayato or maybe the next few new characters that they release will be probably some of the last ones of Inazuma before
Ah, my little friends.
Sumeru comes
There
out.
you are.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I mean,
I did, yes. You're paying after all.
wait a
The
minute.
thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Okay, really?
Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
Chill?
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
Damn.
Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know, I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you
Bruh.
don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Miko, you are outrageous! Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing.
Kushikatsu and fried tofu, that was it. Yeah, I certainly I would remember something like that. What the hell?
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Oh god. I know that you're an important person, but I don't like when people treat themselves like that. It just, I don't know, it's such a cop out for me.
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
If it isn't 10 million more, I don't give a fuck.
What? Aw, darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
I mean, I was kind of hoping she would have said that first rather than being like, oh, you're gonna pay the bill. No, she's gonna use our payment from the book that we created together to do it. If she said that from the beginning, I would have already noticed it, but I kind of figured something was off about that. I was like, we're gonna pay for it out of our pocket now. We've been taken for a run. I feel like she had planned this, I wouldn't say from the beginning, but it just kind of came to mind.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler.
Makes me wonder if YAE and MIKO are gonna have a second story quest like 3 regions down the road or like the next region after. Maybe the next 2 regions or something. Like that'd be kind of stupid, but I think I would like that. That'd be cool if they like come back to YAE and MIKO for another story quest because of this chapter of the book series or like novel series. Right?
The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, about that. What a story quest. I actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot more than I thought I would. That was actually enjoyable.
Thank you for the meal. I thoroughly enjoyed myself today.
Yeah, I surely hope you did.
Oh, did I mention? A saw that convocation ritual we performed over the Grand Narukami Shrine. I know she can be pig-headed, but it still took me by surprise when she wrote me a long and sternly worded letter about it, chastising me for taking this whole thing much too far.
What?
Ugh, I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Everyone seemed perfectly happy to me.
Well, either way.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
Gonna get one more screenshot in with the homies. I wish I could keep that guy in view, but this is probably the best I'm gonna get. Something like this. But yeah, with that, I'm off. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I had fun with that story quest more than I thought I would. Some of these story quests have been always kind of iffy. Some of them have been more enjoyable. Some of them have been way too, I wouldn't say stale. How do I put this? They usually don't interest me enough for me to continue to enjoy it like that. Because it doesn't feel original. Some of them feel like it was kind of dragged out to some degree, which then I lose interest over time because of that. Like, there gotta be something that keeps me in. It can't just be the character itself. The story gotta be good too. That's why I definitely enjoyed about YAE MIKO. It really shows her personality through and through. She definitely deserved the story quest, and of course everyone was looking forward to using her for the longest time. So, I guess everyone's happy. How is Primogen doing? I think I've gotten all my Primogens back, I want to say. Yeah, about. I've already reset the things from the Serena Teapot to prepare for that, except for Saturday where I need to do something here. But anyways, yeah. I think we're about to go to our regularly scheduled program of I only stream Genshin on Monday reset and I don't do anything else. I finished a playthrough yesterday, so I need to think of a playthrough to come up with next. I have ideas. I'd like to talk about them. I have one I'm guaranteed to do, and I'm going to do it. It's a matter of when, but I'd like to give it some time before doing it, so that's why I'm using the excuse of like hanging out with the homies so we can see what we can get done with that. One I wouldn't mind doing, just because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but just put it on the side. But I literally have been, at least until, yeah, until my birthday next week. It's gonna be a year since I had bought this game that I planned to do a playthrough on and never got around to doing it, so I don't want to wait anymore. So, when it comes to streaming, Genshin and maybe one other playthrough might be the only other thing I stream. Other than that, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of recording again. So that's the game plan. That in mind, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Karate again, Mom. Hi. Let me check my friends list. Ha. First, I'm going to do this. Alright, now, I will catch you guys later. Next time.